Good morning. Today is May 5th, 2012, and this is your 11th video challenge. Normally I upload these just using the Facebook interface thing, or a webcam video recording thing on my computer, but that isn't really working, so, neither of them are working. So I'm uploading them on Facebook now, or, YouTube now, and, hopefully the videos will work better for people now. So, today's daily challenge is, to talk sort of about quotes. I don't know if any of you guys sort of use quotes like I do. I repeat them as mantras in my head to really help me through, the surgery process. I had some quotes that really helped me, pre-op, some that helped me, day of surgery, and some that they've been helpful after surgery, and some that just all three. So I'm interested to hear what you guys, statements you guys use, even if it's not from a book or something, or from a movie or whatever. Things that you just sort of repeat yourself as positive, coping statements. I think it's important to have those. It reminds you, I personally like quotes because they remind me, hey, you're not alone in this process. And surgery really does feel like a lonely process sometimes, because you guys know all the reason that you go out to eat with friends or things like that, you just can't eat what they eat, and it's easy to feel sorry for yourself, even though you're just doing something to move yourself in a positive direction away from food addictions. So quote I actually put on the front of my binder that I got from my surgery place, Kaiser. I actually got this quote, this was on a homework assignment in my sophomore English class, and I kept the paper because the quote meant a lot to me. But see, it even says, write an essay about whatever. Okay, anyway, that's not important. Point is, the quote. They're both from Chuck Palahniuk's. Well, there's sort of three little bits to this. And it's from Chuck Palahniuk's novel. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but from Invisible Monsters. And Invisible Monsters is actually about somebody getting a sex change, but the whole book is sort of about doing whatever you're afraid to do. And I can definitely understand that concept. There's sort of a fear of the unknown, the changing of an outer appearance to match how you feel on the inside. Feeling held down by your body. Those are all sort of things that we can all just sort of agree with. That we felt that, we've been there. So anyway, the quotes, little excerpts or whatever. So this is the one that really helped me. That's what I have circled on the front. What you run from only stays with you longer. When you fight something, you only make it stronger. Don't do what you want. Do what you don't want. Do what you're trained not to want. It's the opposite of following your bliss. Do the things that scare you most. And so I'd repeat that to myself. Do the things that scare you most. Do the things that scare you most. And I'm just I don't know. I'm weird. And here's another one. We're so trained to do life the right way, to not make mistakes. Like Christopher Columbus sailing towards disaster on the edge of the world, like foaming in his bread mold. All real discoveries come from chaos, from going to the place that looks wrong and stupid and foolish. I was a little bit anxious about surgery before I had it. I was definitely afraid. I was afraid of how I was going to view myself. I was afraid of how others were going to view me. I was afraid how my friendships and everything was going to change, and all that did change. But it was for the better. And I'm so glad I didn't chicken out, because I have to say getting gastric bypass surgery was the best thing I've ever done for myself. It really was. I'm really proud of everything I've done and how far I've come, and even though it's still a struggle, to beat the addictions, it's absolutely, I'm so glad that I got surgery. So I just needed to say that. But there's also this little thing. It wasn't, I don't know if this was a quote from the book or just something the teacher said, but this is the one that I always repeat to myself. You have to jump into disaster with both feet. You know, that is the quote that really has, like, carried me through before surgery, to, you know, especially in the morning of surgery. I was just, like, staring at the front of this binder, just like, you guys can't see my face, but I was like, yeah, okay. You know, it was a terrifying process. I thought it was gonna be disaster and chaos, and you know, sometimes it is kind of chaos-filled process, but you know, like I said, don't regret it. There's another quote, I can't remember who it's by off the top of my head, and it's irking me that I can't, because it's a really, really a famous author. But the quote is, "The best way out is through," and that, like, sort of encompasses any feelings about, like, addictions that I have. It's just, it reminds me that I just need to keep pushing through. Whatever is happening, it isn't worth binging over. Just keep going. You know, if you want out of your addictions, the best way through is, like, facing those demons head on, to just do the things that scare you most, to just, what's another one? Always forgetting. Jumping into disaster with both feet. You just gotta embrace it and just go for it. And, you know, it's okay to be afraid, but you still gotta keep fighting it, and you gotta be brave and just be a warrior. And, you know, I find that kind of stuff empowering. So anyway, I've been talking for 7 minutes right now about, like, just a few different quotes, so I feel like I'm just gonna leave this up to you guys now. So leave a comment below talking about how, or if there's any quotes that, you know, sort of just made this process easier for you, or sayings or mantras or whatever, what have you, you know, that makes this process easier for you. I'm really interested in hearing if anyone else does this. If you don't, then, you know, cool, you just gotta watch me ramble for 7, almost 8 minutes about nothing. But, you know, if you did, hopefully you'll find a quote that, you know, another quote that works for you or something. I don't know. But, have an amazing day. I love you guys. Yeah. Okay. Have a great day. Well, bye.